Hey, my lovely Willow Vibes Tribe members. I am Jessica from Willow Vines Intuitive Vibes, and I'm here to do a collective message. So please like the videos, comment, share, and don't forget to subscribe to join the tribe. So the first thing I heard when I sat down was there's some weird shit going on. So I don't really know what that's about, but maybe some of you are in some weird energy, or there's weird happenings, strange happenings going on around you, whether it's paranormal or not. It almost feels like, even if it's not paranormal, like weird coincidences. I don't believe in coincidences, but a lot of people chalk shit up to that, But it feels like a lot of strange coincidences. Like I'm thinking about something. I'm really thinking, like, holy crap, that makes sense. But I don't know, whatever this is didn't make sense to you before, or didn't make sense to someone around you. And now it's starting to make sense. Like, how else do you explain blah, 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 whatever? Kind of feels spiritual. I just want to say, like, when you predict certain things, or you have those psychic dreams where you just say something and then it's like, I just said that and it happened, because people who aren't psychics and mediums and whatever, we still pick up on stuff that we're unaware of, and it just feels like, oh, that's a weird coincidence. Holy shit, there's another one and another one. This isn't one big conspiracy theory or one big coincidence. It just can't be. That's what it feels like for someone. So I'm not really sure exactly what's going on to make someone think that way, but it feels like multiple things. And it's like putting it all together going, yeah, wow, I don't know. I'm going over stuff. It's making more sense or something like that. So let's see, what's the main energy for the collective? Sorry, I've had quite a bit of coffee, so I might be a little silly at the moment, because that's what they said to me downstairs. Like, here comes weird itself, and it's like, yes, enter me. And why are you acting that way? Well, I'm high on caffeine. It's putting me in a really good fucking mood today, just saying. So just don't mind the silliness. Gotta make life more fun, you know what I mean? Alright, so what's the main energy, please, Spirit? You're turning someone's head. I don't know, you might have gotten someone thinking about something. I'm not sure if that ties into the whole, like, it can't just all be a big coincidence type energy, but I feel like usually you turn your head when you're thinking about something, like, you're questioning it, like, like, what is that about? Somebody's questioning things because it's not all a big coincidence. And it does feel like it's spiritual, because I'm staring at the owl on this book with its head cocked to the side, like, do you see? Have you figured it out yet? That's kind of what it feels like. You got the wheels a turning in someone's head, and if you didn't get the wheels turning, they got the wheels turning with you or something. I don't know, I just feel like I'm not questioning things, though. It's not that. It's like, whoa, I wonder what this all means, that type of thing. And then a card finally flips. Let's see. Do you want to see what it is? The answers you need are coming. That's so funny. I'm talking about someone who's like going over things, like wondering. It's not really questioning too much. It's just like, inquisitive minds. The answers are coming. Let's see what these answers might be, or what this is pertaining to. What deck do I want to use? Follow your heart. Really listen to yourself with certain things, because I feel like you're being led to different information or to certain signs and stuff for a specific situation in your life. But it's not just about direction and what path to be on and if I should do this or that. It's like Spirit's leading you to source, ultimately. I don't know, I feel like Spirit's trying to open someone's eyes. This isn't a person doing it. This is Spirit going, well, I just want you to see this, because you're going to need to trust yourself. Oh, that's what it is. Spirit wants somebody to be more open-minded when it comes to spiritual things, to the other side, stuff like that, messages, warnings, what have you, because they want to open your eyes or someone's eyes in time so that you trust yourself with whatever's coming up. Because I feel like there could be something that you're faced with, or that someone in this energy is faced with, and you're going to really need to trust yourself, your instincts, your intuition, your instincts, all of it. And in opening your eyes and your mind to the possibility that there's more to this situation than meets the fucking eye, that it's beyond physical form, that you're being guided and helped. It's like once you're open to that, you'll trust more in how you feel whenever this happens. That's why that's why spirit, it's not even a person. I mean, they were once a person. That's why they're trying to open someone's eyes. Like, we just want you to trust in this, in us, in what we're sending you, in how you feel, just so that you don't get caught up in something. I don't know. You're going to be faced with something, and you're going to really have to trust yourself. And you might be torn with whatever this is. It hasn't happened yet. This is predictive energy, so it might not make a whole hell of a lot of sense right now. Maybe the energy leading up with like, oh, it can't be all a big coincidence. That stuff might resonate with you because it's been ongoing to open your eyes. But whatever's coming for you, it's not in your physical environment yet, you know? So it's not going to make sense. Like, I'm not being faced with anything right now. Well, it's coming, which is why Spirit's preparing somebody to see clearly and trust themselves. Wedge. Alright, I don't want to be all coffee in this. Sheesh. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. Creating a wedge between you and someone. Or a wedge between you and something. Listen to yourself with this. The answers you need are coming. Don't worry. Especially if you're open to the answers, if it's coming in spiritually. But if it's not coming in spiritually, don't worry. The answers you need are coming in your physical environment. You're going to be made aware of where this wedge is coming from, who the wedge is, or what it is. What the intentions behind this wedge are. It's like, for some of you, it could be a family member who's trying to cast someone out like black sheep their ass, or pull you away from someone. And you know what's weird? This is the weirdest fucking, I don't know, examples like this don't normally pop in my head, but it's making me think of something. Okay, I'm going to be clear and direct here. It's an example, but this is what pops in my head, so it could be something similar for some of you. It's making me think of something one of my aunts had said to me, like, I don't know, a couple years ago or something. I haven't spoken to this person in a long time, and I don't really talk to them on the regular or anything like that. But it's my mom's sister, and she said to me, like, she misses the type of relationship that she used to have with my mother, like the sibling relation. I feel weak and shaky all of a sudden. I don't know why. That just came out of nowhere. It's kind of a nervous feeling, but it almost makes me feel like I want to pass out. But anyways, it's coming to my mind. So, like I said, example where they're sisters and they used to be really close. Because I remember that as a kid growing up, they were. And then, you know, shit happened and whatever. I'm not diving into personal crap, but she had said to me not that long ago that the relationship that me and my mother have was like, it's like the relationship that she used to have with my mother. And she's close to her own kids and stuff like that, so she has that mother-daughter shit going on, which is good. But it's like, I'm not saying jealousy or envy or anything like that. I'm not really going into details, but she wanted that back is what she said. And that's not up to me. I'm not my mom, you know what I mean? I don't know what they got going on, but that's like a wedge. Someone in your own family might be trying to create a wedge between you and someone because maybe they're jealous of a connection that you have with said person, or they just don't want you to be as close to someone for whatever reason, you know, or someone's looking at you that way. Like you're the problem. So if they're not trying to create a wedge between you and someone, they could be looking at you as the common denominator in said situation, going, you're the one that created the wedge here. You're the fucking problem. I got to remove you from the situation And then there'll be a coming together, whether it's family or not. But that's what it's making me think of. It's just an example. Yeah, it almost feels like you're the common denominator here, and you gotta go. Because if it weren't for you, we would still have this beautiful relationship or this close friendship, or shit never would have changed. It's your fault. That's how someone feels in a situation, even if it's not your fucking fault. Someone's blaming. They're playing the blame game in this situation. Oh my God, I just feel so weird. Why do I feel so weird? Like my hands, I feel like they're starting to tingle, and now I'm driving. Because that's what's reminding me of, like grabbing the steering wheel, because that's kind of like when you got it in your hands, like, why am I so scared driving? Because I feel like I'm driving a car right now. I don't know if you are literally right now listening to this, or someone will be, or I'm really nervous going somewhere. I'm driving somewhere and I'm nervous or scared. I don't know if I'm scared or if I'm just nervous. Because I feel like I'm gripping the steering wheel and I'm worked up. I feel worked up, but not in an angry way, in a oh my God kind of way. Why am I so scared? For some reason I want one of these shadow cards with this wedge energy. I don't know if I'm just in the car worried about something, thinking, like, I almost feel like I have somewhere I need to be and I'm nervous or worried or something. Okay, whatever that is for you or whoever. Give me one of these for wedge, and the answers you need are coming. Someone's gonna out themselves by their own actions. This person isn't gonna be like, oh, I'm sorry, I did blah, 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 whatever. Really trust yourself. Someone's gonna say something. I don't know if they're gonna say it in a panic, because they kind of feel fucking nervous and scared and panicky or something. Like I gotta do this right now. I don't know, something like that. It's either I gotta do this right now, or shit, I did something I fucked up I shouldn't have done. No, it's I gotta do something. Someone's gonna jump the gun. This is why Spirit wants you to listen to yourself. However you feel when this person approaches you, or whenever they say whatever they say. Because I feel like this could get you to question things. Like question a person. So maybe that you do create a wedge between you and them. Or, because this is like hands off. It almost feels like, well, by something I'm going to bring up and say, it should push you away from so-and-so. Or plant that seed of doubt. Like make you question shit. Question a person, a relationship, something. I don't know what it is exactly, but the intent here is to make you question something. Listen to yourself above what someone says. And whatever this person says and brings to the table, whatever action they take, it's going to be quick. It's going to be not thought through. Kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Urgent. There's going to be a level of urgency with this person, because they're going to be upset or worried or stressed or something. Or that's how they're going to appear. A level of urgency. This doesn't feel like stalker stuff. This doesn't feel like, oh, I'm under attack. It's not that. Someone's going to bring that energy in when they're talking to you about something, and it's going to make you go, wait a minute, well, calm down. What's going on? You know what I mean? Really pay attention to how you feel. You don't have to tell this person shit. Like, you don't have to be like, well, I don't agree with you, or you're wrong about whatever. I wouldn't even go there. I would just listen to whatever this person has to say and marinate on it. Don't make any split decisions or rash decisions or anything like that based off from what they say, because there's some motive here for some reason. And it feels like to get someone out of the picture. To hurt someone, ultimately. But in hurting whoever is getting pushed away or with this intention, I'm not saying that's going to happen, because Spirit doesn't want it to happen, which is why they're coming through and making sure someone really listens to themselves. Something to do with wed, W-E-D, like Wednesday, or a wedding. I don't feel like anyone's getting rushed into marriage or anything, but so, I don't know, someone might be in a bad marriage even, or someone you were married to is involved in this somehow. It doesn't feel really problematic though with that situation. It just, that could be a connection. I'm not sure. Fox. Enigma, adaptability, shape-shifting. That didn't come out. It's just sitting on the bottom here. This person is kind of, I don't even want to call them two-faced. They're the chameleon energy, where they can kind of fit in with different groups, different people. They act different around different people, which is not always a bad thing. Sometimes it's used as a manipulation tactic, but some people are just naturally that way. Like, I can do that because I pick up on energy, so I can just kind of sense when people, I mean, most people can do that too. Like, you can sense when they're kind of standoffish, when the energy's wobbly, wonky, or good, you know? And you just kind of maneuver through whatever's going on with the people around you. But I almost feel like this person wants you to feed off from their emotions. Like, you need to be just as upset as me about this, and you're not. What the fuck? That's what that feels like. I'm against lying, but in certain circumstances, maybe placate this person so it doesn't get out of hand, because I feel like if someone's in that energy and you don't agree with them, or you combat what they say, sometimes they can become unhinged, you know? Listen to yourself and play your cards right when dealing with whoever this is, because someone, I'm not going to say that they're clinically insane or anything, but they're dealing with something and they're not thinking clearly. There we go. They're dealing with something and they're not thinking clearly. Someone's going to make a stupid choice because they're not thinking clearly, and I don't feel like it's you, the viewer, for the most part. I don't know if you're the one that someone wants to push away, and if you're the quote unquote wedge in this situation, you're not the one that's going to be approached. It's whoever is on the other side, you know, not even the dead. That's not what I mean. Like, okay, so in the example that I used, my mom and her sister and someone in the middle. The middle person is not going to be spoken to. It's these two, no matter who they are. It could be friends group as well. It's just, I don't know how else to explain this, and that's what's popping in my head. Because this person's going to talk to this one like, you gotta listen to me about so-and-so, blah, 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 whatever. But it's meant to push you out of the way somehow, for whatever reason. Eerie graveyard. As life transcends and we all fall into a silent, I just heard she doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about. Someone is irritated. She doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about. Okie dokie. So I don't know if someone's mad about what someone said. The only thing I want to say with that is that was completely random. It just popped in as I'm trying to read the card. And it's like, I felt very angry over that. She doesn't know what she's talking about. Or he, whoever. That's just what I heard. If someone so is lying or doesn't know what they're talking about, why would you get so angry? Do you know what I mean? Like, why would it ruffle your feathers to the point of acting a fool or swaying you this way or that way? Do you know what I mean? Like, if someone does not know what they're talking about, they're ignorant, they're stupid, or that's just how someone's viewing another person, why would it bother you if it's nonsense? It's because there's either it's the whole truth that's being spoken, or there's some semblance of truth in what's being spoken, and it's getting under someone's skin. Because someone's irritated. I just feel worked up as shit. Like, this isn't even panic attack. It's, do you know when you get so angry and frustrated that you get kind of shaky and you just feel it in your chest and you're just like, I gotta calm down. I gotta calm down right now. Like that. Someone's in that energy, or they were. Or they're gonna be, because I said something. There's like something in this situation that's already happened. Ow, my fucking shoulder. What did I do? I don't know if that's a rotator cuff or what that is, but that hurts. That's my right shoulder. It feels like it's in like the joint. It's gone now. Someone hurt their shoulder. So someone deals with shoulder pain, or I don't know, something to do with someone's shoulder. It could just be joint pain, but it feels like it was just my shoulder. It doesn't have to do with the negative energy or the unhappy person. I don't know what that's about. Maybe that's you or someone in the situation deals with that. Someone's definitely not saying nice things about another person. I totally spaced where I was going with that. Like, I'm so angry, I can't calm down. I feel like there's a situation that's already occurred, something similar. So there's been some type of confrontation with this person in the past, but there's something else coming up with this situation, and that's why you need to trust yourself. Trust how you feel about this person or whatever's going on, whatever's going to be brought to your attention, because there's something serious tied to this. And it's not just the wedge being created, because there's a wedge that's already there that someone's viewing you as the wedge. Like, you separated me from so-and-so. What the fuck? So we got to remove that, which is ultimately creating a wedge between you and somebody else. Do you know what I mean? It's almost like tit for tat. It's kind of what it feels like. I feel wicked fucking hungry all of a sudden. Like I haven't eaten in a minute. It's almost that nauseous, hungry feeling. Now I feel dizzy. Okay. It's almost like I got the fucking spins. Oh my god, I feel nauseous. This almost feels like either vertigo or, whoa, like the whole room is spinning. Like when you get the spins when you're drunk and you're like, whoa, I'm going around it. I don't know, I feel wicked dizzy. I'm gonna throw up, holy fuck. Someone's right on the edge of something. I don't feel like that dizziness is coming from an unhealthy person or whatever, from the one who's angry or upset. I don't know. That came out of nowhere. It just hit me out of fucking nowhere. Like, I don't know. I don't really think it's a hangover or drunk spins. I mean, it could be, but this just feels like it came on out of nowhere. Like, whoa, I can't fucking walk. Like that kind of thing. All right, make that go away, please. Okay, let me read this. I'm channeling like a motherfucker in this energy. As life transcends and we all... How come I can't get through this card? I just heard block your back door. So, not just lock it, block it. Block your back door. So nobody can get in or out. Block your back door. Or put cameras out there. I don't know. Like, I mean, block it and size. I feel like block it. Like, put shit in front of it. Block it. Block your back door. It's like when someone puts a couch in front of a door because you just don't use that door, or a china cabinet or something. I don't know. Block your back door. Okay. Let's see if I can actually read this now. As life transcends and we all fall into a silent embrace, the old attachments die, finding closure and grace. Yeah, somebody let go of someone. A relationship is no longer the same between you and someone. Like, you're not holding on to resentment or anything. Someone else is. An old attachment. Somebody's heavily attached to whatever this is. They can't let go of something. It's a grudge energy. Someone can't let go of something. I don't know. I just feel like you did this. You ruined this. You fucked my life up. You fucked this up. I fucking hate you. Fuck you. I just keep wanting to say that. Like, I don't know. It's F you, F you, F you. Like, I just don't fucking like you at all. Like, someone doesn't like someone. And that's the person that's angry. That's like, you know, when people feel like they have nothing left to lose, they're actually the most dangerous, scariest motherfuckers in the world, because there ain't much they won't do if they have nothing to lose. I don't know if someone's in that nothing to lose energy, or if they're getting there, or if it's just like when you stew on something for so long, it bubbles to the surface. Eventually you're gonna blow your top. Eventually you can't keep it down no more, because whatever this is something that someone has not worked through. They have not healed from. They haven't faced it in a positive way at all. They haven't let it go. They haven't let it die. It's still festering in there. Feels like it could even be years old. Even it's something that someone has never gotten over. They're still pissed about it. They're just as pissed off today as they were the day this happened. And when that happens and your anger builds and builds, and it's almost like, what is it? Compiled interest. It just keeps compiling and doubling over time. When you get to that point, that's when crimes of passion tend to happen. And it's not always love, you know, like, oh, I'm sexually passionate about you. It's a crime of passion. It could be anger as well. It's just when it happens, because fuck it, you know. That's what I'm feeling here. Just listen to yourself. Trust your instincts here. Yeah, that's what it feels like. From death comes rebirth. From an ending comes change, basically. There will be a final chapter in this situation. Like, it will come to a close. It will come to an end. But I feel like the ending depends on someone in this situation. It depends on what action someone decides to take. What road they decide to take, whether it's on a good side or a bad side. And if somebody chooses a bad path, we don't have to follow suit, and we can choose a different course, or we can avoid it, you know, depending. Just listen to yourself with this. I just heard, is this person going to unlife themselves? I don't know. But the possibility is there, just because of this person's mental state. I almost feel like if this person did do something like that to themselves, they wouldn't go out alone. And I'm just going to leave it that way. It doesn't feel like an ex-lover or anything like that either. It's someone who's mad at you. Like, if I can't stand this, and if I'm going down or going out, you're coming with me. I don't know. That's kind of what it feels like. I can't fucking breathe. I don't know if somebody deals with asthma, or I don't know. Why is it hard to breathe all of a sudden? I don't know why it's hard to breathe all of a sudden. Okay. A time for spirit. What did I say? Really listen to spiritual signs and messages pertaining to this, because it's not just going to show up in certain readings with different readers or in a personal message for you. It's, I feel like my mouth is bleeding. It's going to come up for you directly, like in your own life. You're just going to get these feelings, or you're going to come across certain signs. Maybe the lights will flash. Whatever it is, it's, you're going to be shown something. Why do I feel like my mouth is flat? I feel like I got, it's weird though, because all of a sudden right here and here, my lips are really dry all of a sudden, but kind of on the inside, and it almost feels like I'm either drooling or I got blood coming out my mouth. I don't know why my lips are so dry. It's not even where you'd put chapstick. It's almost like I have my mouth hung open and I'm breathing like this. Which would dry your mouth out, you know? I don't know, I feel like is it a bloody nose? Because, like, I'm breathing through my mouth. My nose is hurting. And, I mean, if blood drips out your nose, you got a bloody nose or something, you'd be like that, like, oh my God. Like, what just happened? Or what's going on here? What the fuck is that? I don't know what that's from. I'm not really sure what. It feels just like right here. So could be severe sinus shit as well. Like if you have a sinus infection, or the air's really dry, you can get bloody nose. You can get popped in the face to get a bloody nose too. But I don't know, for my mouth to get dry like that and feel that way, I would have to be sitting there for a minute with my mouth open like that. My finger is hurting really bad. It's my fucking finger, but it's just the pad right here. Like I pressed in on something too hard, and it's just that finger. I don't know, on the left side. I'm not sure what that would even be, because it doesn't feel like a needle prick or anything like that. It feels like, you know, if you scrape your finger or you push something in, like, you know, with your thumb, you're pushing in a thumbtack and sometimes it just hurts in one spot. That's what it feels like on my middle finger. I'm not sure why. I almost feel like I have one of those oxygen things on my hand, because it doesn't hurt. It's just throbbing. I don't know. Whatever that is. I'm not going to read too much into it. Yeah, one of these from death. Someone might have a mental issue. Bipolar, mood swings. I'm definitely feeling a mood disorder. Inconsistent, fluctuation. Yeah, this person's mood fluctuates a lot. It's because they got a lot of inner shit going on. They're definitely attached to something from the past. They have not let something go. I don't even know if it's a... T. The letter T could be significant. Or tea that you drink, sip, tea, twisted tea, tea, I don't know. They might have mood swings because of drinking as well. Like they're one way sober and maybe they can't control their anger when they do drink. I don't know. I just heard the name Tim, but I'm also thinking of time as well. Tim and time. I just heard it's been a long time. It's been a long time. Okay. Antisocial. Reserved, avoiding, alone. It's been a long time. Someone's they're feeling lonely. They're missing someone. Like I've talked about with the wedge. They miss a connection that they have with someone, even if it's not romantic. Yeah. They could be trying to fill the void with something that's not exactly the healthiest. Whatever that is to them. I'm doing a reading. What's up? Oh, what was it? There's pasta and sauce in the fridge. And there's a half of a kiwi. Cut it in half long ways and then dice it up. And you can do like toast and butter or peanut butter if you want. Huh? They don't really eat those. So you can have that. Scapegoat. Sacrifice, victimize, pawn. Sorry about that. Emma was wondering about the baby's lunch. Okay. Scapegoat and a time for spirit. Alright, this scapegoat energy feels like, I don't know, because it's drawing me to spirit. So, it almost feels like someone's using either tarot readings, psychic readings as a way to escape this situation, this energy, but it's not escaping it. It's using it as an excuse or as an answer. It doesn't matter if someone's going to a false reader or someone who is totally legitimate and they're amazing, you know? Because this doesn't feel like it has anything to do with the psychic or the reader themselves. It has to do with how this person is perceiving messages, because they're not in the right mental state. So it's all about, messages usually are about perspective, I'm just going to say, because say the reader's trying to explain something to you in one way, in the way that it's intended from spirit, from source, however it's coming through, but the person isn't in a very good headspace, so they're seeing it totally different. You know, like they're seeing it the opposite, or whatever way it fits best in their life, because that's what they need in the moment, you know what I mean? But that's not the reader's fault, or whoever, that's not the messenger's fault. That's the recipient's issue that they need to deal with. But this person isn't thinking that they're wrong with whatever's coming to them or whatever information they're hearing. And I feel like I can use this as an excuse. I don't know if it's a way to get in to talk to somebody, like, hey, I want to talk to you about this psychic shit or whatever, or if it's just an excuse. Like, oh, I don't know. I feel like this person would go see someone specific on the regular. It wouldn't be just, oh, I just had a reading a year ago and I'm still thinking about it. No, this is like, I have a question, shit, I gotta go to the reader tomorrow, or I gotta schedule another one next week or next month or whatever, because I need this person to answer all this shit for me. But I feel like the answers that are being received aren't being received in the best way possible or in the correct way. There's miscommunication, misinformation there because of how someone's viewing it. Because they're only holding on to what they want to hear, not what they need to hear. And like I said, that's not the practitioner's issue. That's not their problem or their fault, because I don't even feel like the practitioner would be aware that this is even happening. It's just, you know, you're one of my regulars, you know, you're my best client, that type of energy. But, and it's not an online thing. It doesn't feel like it. It feels like you would literally go to this person in person, like they have a business somewhere. But I don't feel like it's you that's going to this person, though. It's someone around you, someone you know. Because I feel like whoever's watching is the wedge, is the problem. And this psychic, I'm just going to say that because I don't know what this person does fully. This psychic doesn't realize that they're fueling the fire with this person. Because contrary to popular belief, if you're psychic, you don't know everything. And it almost feels like this has to happen because this situation needs to come to an end. So someone's going to do something dumb. They're going to make the wrong choice here, but it's meant to happen to out them, because I did say that in the beginning. They're going to out their own ass, because it's almost like, why would spirit let these messages come through in that way if it's only going to cause harm? Because sometimes a problem needs to be shown to other people so that it can be fixed before it becomes a massive problem. So sometimes spirit will create tower moments and little messes that are easily cleaned up, or more easily cleaned up, before something major happens. You know, like let's create this little upset, even if it's not a little upset to whoever this person is, just so that the problem can be shown to whoever needs to see it, so it can be brought to people's attention so that it can end, so that it doesn't get worse. Because it's almost like if this person didn't go see this reader, psychic, whoever they are, if they didn't cross paths with that person, they wouldn't have jumped the gun on this situation, because they're going off from what sources they're going off from what the messenger's telling them. But that's the intention here, because someone needs to be found out, basically, before it escalates. But they're going to use that practitioner as a scapegoat, you know, like, I only did it because, or I only thought this because so-and-so said that, or whatever. No, you can't blame someone who says something to you and tells you things. It's your choice to listen, to believe, because there's a million and one things people can tell us, and we might let it all go or retain it all. That's our choice. You know what I mean? Whatever this is someone's choice. They can't, there's no fall man or fallback here. So it's almost like when people who unlife people, I'm not saying that's going to happen here. I'm just saying, like, people that do that, a lot of times after they get caught, they go, oh, I was possessed. The devil possessed me, a demon, whatever. That's a scapegoat. You know, it's like, I'm not going to take responsibility for this because I was possessed. So it wasn't really me that did this. It was spirit. It wasn't me. Someone could be going to say that, but even if it has nothing to do with possession, or I don't know what came over me kind of shit, I'm just using that as an example because a lot of perpetrators do that because they want to separate themselves from their crime. They don't want to take full ownership. So it's almost like, yes, I'm guilty because of my physical form, but I only did it because, you know, because I was possessed, or because so-and-so drove me to that point, because so-and-so said something. It's pointing the finger at somebody else so it takes the heat off from them, so it's not as much of a blow to their fucking ego, basically, so they don't feel 1,000% responsible for whatever action they take. And that's kind of what's going on here. There's someone here that is not going to take full responsibility because it's your fucking fault, even though it isn't. You know, whatever this is not anybody else's fault but their own. And this choice has not been made yet, but it's coming. A coat could be significant. I don't know why. So it could be coming in the cooler months when you need a coat, you know, when you got to go outside and wear a coat. Just really listen to yourself. I kind of want to leave this reading here. I guess I'll get a couple tarot cards, but it just feels like there's a problem. And I do feel like whoever this is going to resonate with, you are aware that a problem could arise with this person, or that this situation's icky, but I just don't feel like you think it's as bad as it really is. Like, oh, so-and-so would never do that, so-and-so would never say that, so-and-so would never act like that. Well, when you snap, you do shit you don't expect, you know? Or some people do. This person thinks it's fair. That their actions are justified, basically. Hair could be significant as well. I don't know why. So I don't know if this person gets their hair done, they need to get their hair done, or if they're going to leave hair at the scene of the crime. Something to do with hair. Maybe your hairstylist. Six of Pentacles, like I said. Yeah, somebody thinks that their actions are justified. It's like, I'm just trying to, it's like evening the score, but trying to make things fair, but there's something weird here. What is this? Knight of Pentacles reversed. I don't move forward with whatever this is. If somebody has a plan to do or say something, I think they need to rethink it and not, I don't know, it's almost like, what is it? Is it let's sleeping dogs lie or something like that. I've said that before in another reading. I said it wrong. I think I said it wrong again, but let sleeping dogs lie. For some reason it's making me think of, like, if you go into a place you're not supposed to be and there's dogs there, why would you want to wake the dogs up? Because then they're gonna get you. Because they're... But it's making me think of deceased pets. That came up the other day. Maybe somebody's not handling the loss of their animal or animals properly. Hell, they could be going to a spiritualist to speak to their deceased pet, or to get information on them as well. Someone's not... I'm staring at the graveyard now. It's like someone's not putting something to bed. They're not putting it to rest. They're not letting something go. And it's painful, whatever it is. And I feel like the pet thing, it's makes me think of Pet Cemetery, but the pet thing is not, it's not the problem. I mean, I feel like that's in there, like pain tied to that, or the loss of someone, or the loss of many people, animals, whatever. I don't know, there's loss here. Someone isn't handling that well, but that's probably why they're not handling this disconnected connection well, friend, family, or otherwise. Because they got a lot in there. Ace of Pentacles. Don't move forward with this opportunity. There's something that someone's going to move forward with that they shouldn't. They should really think about this. I just heard, do not go there. Do not go there. So there's somewhere that this person who's in this energy needs to stay the fuck away from. Don't go to so-and-so's house. Don't go anywhere to talk to whoever. Don't go there. You will regret it. Someone might lie to get you to go somewhere. Don't go there. Okay, you know what this is making me think of? When someone sees an opportunity. I was talking about psychic shit too. Maybe they're gonna be like, oh, you can come over for a reading. Will you do a reading for me and whoever? You know? Not necessarily, but that could be an in for someone. It seems we're in that spiritual energy, and there is some psychic in here. There could be multiple, but there's someone that someone goes to that they frequent. And if you're in that energy, you do that, and this person knows, they might try to reel you in, like, oh, can you do a reading for me? Come here. Don't. If you get a bad feeling, especially, I don't know, whoever this is, you know who they are. It's someone you know. It's probably a friend or family member. That's just you don't usually talk to or something. I wouldn't go to wherever they want you to go if they try to lure you in under false pretenses, basically. If they try to lure you in through a reading, if that's what you do. But even if that's not what you do, the example in my head is like, I'm seeing someone go, we need to talk. I need to talk to you about blah, 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 whatever. There's a table there too. So I don't know if you're standing around a table, sitting around a table, at a counter, but it feels like a table. And like, so if you go to someone's house, you know, you go in their kitchen, their dining room, or whatever, like, come over, we need to talk about whatever the hell this is. Someone just sees an opportunity to get you somewhere, basically. So, ooh, now we can talk about this. We can have a meeting, we have a chit chat, and hash this out, you know, water under the bridge. It's a lie. Someone's trying to trap you. This hasn't happened yet. Don't go. If this person wants to talk to them on the phone, or don't talk to them at all. Because I feel like you shouldn't be alone with whoever this is. Because this... I feel like you're very protected, and your intuition is going to protect you, which is why I said in the beginning, listen to yourself, listen to yourself, listen to yourself. Now my shoulder's hurting over here. I don't know why. It feels different, though. This feels like I'm getting squeezed, which my father used to do that, like, listen to me right now. Spirit's doing that to someone, like, listen. Don't ignore this. Don't ignore your feelings. Don't go there. So someone's going to want to talk to you and lure you in under false pretenses. because maybe you want to, right or wrong. Maybe you want to hash this out. Maybe you want the answers. Like, yes, I would love to talk to you about this because I need to know what the hell happened here. Whatever it is. Don't go. I just don't feel like you should. I feel like over the phone, I wouldn't even say use the buddy system. Don't even bring someone with you, because I feel like whoever this person is wouldn't even talk to you. They would only talk to you if you were alone, because this is private. I don't want so-and-so to be there or anyone else. This is between us. But that's just an excuse to get you alone. And for some reason, I have this weird feeling where I'm like, if you go to their house, it's almost like they can make something look like an accident, or like we haven't talked in years. So-and-so just showed up out of nowhere, and my life would threaten my life. That's why I did what I did. I defended myself. It was self-defense. You don't really know how this person is, but they planned this, or they're planning it. I'm gonna say they're planning it. Just stay away from whoever the fuck this is. It's someone that you wouldn't even be worried about. That's what's freaking me out with this energy. I'm sorry when this shit comes through, but what's freaking me out is this is someone that if anyone was like, oh, did you know so-and-so, like, I'm worried about them because they're a little unhinged, they're saying this or that or whatever, and you'd be like, yeah, that does sound weird, they sound like they're going through a lot, but they wouldn't hurt a fly. They would never do something stupid like that or cruel like that. And in the right mindset or frame of mind, no, they wouldn't hurt anyone. But this person is not in the right mindset right now. There's something going on. There's a lot of pain and bullshit that they're harboring, and they're not thinking clearly. And if they drink or do anything else, they definitely won't be clear-headed. I just feel like my world would be so much better if you weren't in it. Like, so I just don't know. Wait, this is something to do with fishing as well. I don't know, this person might just contact someone and like fish for information. Or someone literally goes fishing. I don't know. I feel like I'm sitting there waiting for the fish to take the fucking bait. Like, I'm sitting in a boat just waiting. Like, are you gonna eat this up yet? I gotta get you. I gotta hook you on something. It's something someone's saying. But it's lies. I want you to believe something. This person probably wants you to believe something so you trust me type shit. Or they want someone else to believe something about you. I'm not sure who they're trying to convince, basically. But I don't know, just trust yourself, because someone's full of shit. Yeah, they're very manipulative. The Magician reversed. Someone's going to try to manipulate you into believing something, into doing something. Because I just feel like I trust you. I don't know. Now I don't know what to fucking do. Sorry, it's just the energy. But it's like, yeah, I just don't know what to fucking do about this. That's how I feel. So maybe that's how you're gonna feel, or how you feel in this situation. Like, what the fuck can I do? Like, how do I handle this? Stay away. Don't get involved. Listen to yourself. Because I feel like you will get that pit in your stomach where you'll go, something feels wrong, don't know what, I'm just gonna get the hell out of here, kind of thing. Or I don't know, this person calls, you see their number, and you get a pit in your stomach, and you're like, oh, I just don't want to deal with this right now. Don't. That's kind of what it feels like. Because I feel like if you feed into whoever this is, it's just going to escalate. It's going to make this person think that they're making the right choice, even though you didn't say shit. You know what I mean? Like, say you talk somebody through something, you answer the phone, or whatever this person's fucking saying, they hate so-and-so, or they don't even bring up so-and-so because maybe you're connected to that person, so they don't want you to think anything bad. So they're just talking about whatever they're talking about. They bring up these fucked up subject matters or problems in their life, and you're trying to give them advice and guide them through it as a good friend or family member or whatever. And they take everything you say and twist it into their own narrative, you know, like, oh, you agree with me. Even though they're not telling you the truth. They're not telling you all the details of what they're thinking, of what they're planning, of how they feel, of what's really going on. You're just going, oh my God, that happened. Like, your pet died. Oh, I feel for you. And, you know, maybe do this, or if you need to talk, you know, you're doing the right thing and whatever. You know, it doesn't have to be the pet thing. It could be anything. But it's like just showing support, and this person's taking your encouragement and support and twisting it around going, oh, I'm going to do something fucked up. I don't really know. But it's not your fault for trying to help whoever this is, because like I said, you fucking trust them. This is someone that you just feel like, okay, you might be a little unhinged, you might be angry, you might fly off the handle sometimes because that's just who you are, but you don't hurt anyone. You know, you might have a big mouth, but that's about it, you know. You know those types of people that will run their mouth, or they have no problem taking a stand because they believe strongly in this, that, and the other. That's not a bad trait to have, but this person's like that. They're outspoken. They're not afraid of confrontation, basically. And I'm not saying you're afraid of it, but there could be someone or someone's in this energy who just try to avoid it. Like, I don't fear it. I just would rather not deal with it, kind of thing. It's weird because it's like catch-22 in this energy, because I kind of feel like, yeah, not dealing with it is a good thing to an extent. Putting a stop to it's better than just pretending it's not happening. So like if somebody's mad that you don't have a close relationship with them or something, and they're mad at whoever came between you and them, maybe set the story straight and be like, listen, this is why this happened. It has nothing to do with Joe Schmo over here or so-and-so. It has to do with whatever choice I fucking made. You know what I mean? And you can explain what the reasoning is, because it's different for anyone in this situation. We cut ties with people, or we outgrow them or move away for 1,000,001 different reasons. And it's not always bad reasons, you know? It's just people have falling out sometimes. And I kind of feel like that's what happened here, but someone's being blamed for it. It just never would fucking happen if it wasn't for so-and-so. But that's not what this is. So that would be a way to put a stop to this versus turning a blind eye. Because like I said, you just don't think this person would hurt you. But they would. Twins could even be involved in this situation. We have thing 1, thing 2 here. Halloween could also be significant for some reason, because I've been very drawn to the Halloween cards lately, and I was actually going to use a different deck, but I'm like, no, we got to do the trick or treat. Is this a trick or a fucking treat? It's a trick. Stay away from this person. Somebody thought you shouldn't have moved forward with a choice that you made, with a path that you're on, and something isn't fair with that. This person's, and I don't want to say they're envious. I want to say something doesn't seem fair here for some reason, or doesn't seem right. Like, so-and-so shouldn't be doing this. So-and-so shouldn't have done that, made that choice. This shouldn't be allowed. You could have received help in this situation because of whatever you chose to move forward with. So whatever this is, you made a choice. This has already happened. You made a choice to do whatever. And someone's looking at you as though you shouldn't have made that choice. Like, don't help so-and-so. It's not your fault that they made this decision. Like, that they got themselves into this. But I don't feel like whatever this is bad. Like, it's probably none of this person's business to begin with, but it feels like, don't help so-and-so just because of the choice they fucking made. Someone's upset about somebody helping you because they feel like whatever decision you made, whatever path you're on, is your own fucking problem. But there's more to this situation than just a choice. You know what I mean? Like, it feels like it was the choice you made was the right thing to do in a certain situation. And that's probably why someone would be helpful with this choice that you made, because they believe it's the right thing too. And they want to show support. But somebody is like, why would you help so-and-so? Because they made that fucking choice. They made their own bed. I don't know. Someone's mad that you're getting help, probably because you're the wedge and they're pissed at you. Even if you're not getting constant help, there's some type of help that you've received in the past, and it upset someone. Someone's pretty materialistic in this energy. Wow, I've been on here for an hour. I don't know, they worry about money a lot. So even if they don't feel like they need $1 million or whatever, this person is very focused on the material realm. Things might make them happy, but it's like material things. But it feels like, I don't know, there's something to do with money. Money is a strong motive here. Maybe they want more money. Or they're going to say that about someone, like don't help so-and-so. They're only using you for your money or something. Oh, temperate. But I don't know what the money thing is, because I don't feel like any of you are playing fast and loose with money and shit. Or taking advantage of anyone for their money. Because if somebody helps you financially, I kind of feel like you wouldn't even have asked for it. This would just be someone being generous to you for whatever reason. But someone's not looking at it that way. And it's someone that doesn't even know what the fuck's going on. Yeah, someone just quick. Look, he's jumping in the house, making a shitty decision. Because someone isn't going to think things through. Because if you think about it, the Knight of Pentacles is very reasonable, practical, slow, takes his or her time. Like, oh, I'm going to think this through. And I said someone's going to make a rash fucking decision. Well, there's that. Someone's going to say something really quick. This is cutthroat. Look, there's blood on that knife. And this is fast movement, too, because I'm not thinking shit through. Like, ugh. I got something to say. Someone is going to out their own ass because they're just going to say something really quick. They think that they're so smart, but they're not. Like, I almost feel like, I think you'll fall for this, or so-and-so will fall for this, or they feel like they'll either be believed or that they're so sneaky and sly that no one will ever trace this back to them. No one will ever figure out what the fuck they're up to. But I kind of feel like your gut's gonna go, I might not know what you're up to, but I don't fucking like it, you know? Whatever this person says is gonna catch someone off guard. Like, what did you just fucking say? But it's weird because it doesn't feel like I'm coming at someone being aggressive and going, ah, blah, 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 to you. It's talking about somebody else. Because it's like nothing against you. Like, I love you, or we're good. It's just this motherfucker over here, or so-and-so. Male, female, doesn't matter. That's kind of how this person would approach you, or how they did. Or both. Maybe it's coming back around. It is. It's coming back around. Fuck. Well, it's coming back around so you can peg the motherfucker. So, I don't know. You got this person pegged. If there were any questions in this situation, like if you're looking for answers going, why the fuck did so-and-so say that? Why the hell did this happen in the first place? What's going on here? Why did so-and-so lie in the first place? Trust me, you're going to find out. You're going to fucking find out once and for all, because this is going to be made crystal clear. That's what's going to rectify the situation. It's going to fix everything, basically. Because the problem won't be able to be a problem anymore once everyone knows that he or she is a problem, you know? Someone's bullshit, someone's lie is going to come out. And this is a massive lie. This is not like lying to someone, because you, like, say there's some people that like to be home wreckers and split people up for whatever reason. Like, say there's a married couple and Joe Schmo walks in and is like, oh, your wife cheated on you, and it breaks up the couple, or they do that as an attempt to break them up. That's a pretty shitty lie, just saying, but it's way more massive than that. This is like bad. I don't know, someone's lying about something someone did and they didn't do it. I mean, it feels massive. I just keep wanting to say, what's the point? Like, why would someone even lie about that? What's the point? Anger, jealousy, pissed offness, you know? Someone's pissed. And they want to release the burdens here. They don't want the burdens that they've been carrying around anymore. They want to put it on somebody else. They want to end it. Like, it feels like I don't want to have to deal with this anymore. I don't have to feel this anymore. Someone's upset over a lie. Like, it's weighing on them. So if whoever this person is that's pissed off might not even be the one that flies off the fucking handle. Maybe they flew off the handle in the past or acted too quickly. Someone who lied. There's a lie here. It's a major lie. Someone who lied can't handle it anymore. They were manipulated into a lie. Someone was manipulated into telling a lie, and they can't bear the weight of it anymore. Is that where the unlifing shit's coming in? Well, whoever's pissed off over this lie, if the person who lied said whatever this is, if they can't handle it anymore and they do something stupid, that's going to really set off the angry one. Oh. I really hope this person just wants to come clean and get it off their chest and not make any rash decisions, you know what I mean? But somebody told a big lie. A major fucking lie. Either to create a level of manipulation, to manipulate a situation, to manipulate someone, or they were manipulated into lying for whatever reason. Alright, we're just gonna get out of this energy. I'm not sure where it's gonna go from here, but just listen to yourself. Someone's victimizing someone. I feel like there really isn't a lot to be concerned about here, because I feel like most of you who will resonate with this will listen to yourselves, you know, even if you don't understand why you feel whatever way you feel. So you'll avoid a problem. Maybe you already have, because you have been listening to yourself. Someone's lies are going to bury them. They're going to bury themselves. Something that they thought they could take to the grave, they're not going to. It's coming out. Love you guys. Peace.